What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games and welcome back to another SAOIF video. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. In today's video, we are going to discuss a theory. And this theory is actually, we're gonna actually put this off into multiple parts. And the only reason why is because we're gonna get into some, we're gonna go deep into this theory and we're gonna have some fun with it and basically tell a story. Now, what is this theory? Well, the theory that I have is going to, or basically it is going to talk about who the final boss fight, or what the final boss fight might look like or might happen in SAOIF. Now, again, this is my theory. It's not something that is confirmed. I'm not saying like I work for Bandai Asobimo and I'm like leaking the ending to you guys. No, we're not doing anything like that. But I wanted to share this with you guys. We were talking about this in my live stream not too long ago. Yes, I'm recording this after my live stream, but I had mentioned this this theory beforehand, and so I wanted to elaborate on it because I was actually elaborating on this theory a little bit in the live stream. So I just want to talk about it some more because it's like it gets me excited to talk about this theory. So let's get to it and let's have some fun, guys. So what is this theory? Well, before we get into that, I do want to warn you guys, there may be spoilers. If you guys have not watched the anime, have not read any of the manga or light novels or anything like that, there may be spoilers involved in this theory. So with that, if you want to click off, I would understand. I will give you 3, 2, 1. You've been warned. Let's get into it. The theory that I have is that Koharu is not who we think she is. The theory that I have is that Koharu is an NPC that was created and is being controlled by Akihiko Kayaba. Well, if you don't know who Akihiko Kayaba is, he is the creator of the SAO world. Now, he's the one who trapped everybody in the game, and spoilers, I just said, he is also taken the form of Heathcliff, who actually just joined us recently on floor 12 in SAOIF. So, obviously we know that since we saw the anime and we've read the manga and all that stuff, we know that Heathcliff is really the true enemy in disguise as an ally. Well, let me take my glasses off. They're actually distracting me. So we already know that that's who the true villain is of this series, or of this portion of the series. But what if there was something more? What if there's something that we didn't know? Koharu, for example. Koharu being an anomaly in this game. And the reason why I say that is because of a number of things that happen. First things first, when you look at Koharu, she's been there since the beginning with your character. Now, this game is the story of your character. It is not the story of Kirito and his friends, even though they are in the game, they play a major role in it. But the main character is you, okay? Keep that in mind. You're the main character. This is your story. Now, what would hurt worse to the main character, you, than Akihiko Kayaba being the true enemy of this game, knowing full well what we already know as fans of the series? What would hurt worse? Well, that would be Koharu being controlled by Akihiko Kayaba. And the reason why I say this is because she's been there from the beginning. Her avatar did not change just like everybody else's did. Okay, yes, there's some people who their avatars didn't change because they modeled their avatars after who they look like. Asuna, case in point, her avatar didn't change to how she looks in real life because she already did. So that's how she looked. But that's just one thing I want to point out. Now, the next thing I want to point out is Koharu doesn't take damage. She's immortal. She doesn't take damage. She has no health bar. She doesn't get knocked down like the other characters get knocked down. Nothing. She can tank everything because she's immortal. Okay? Who else is like that? Well, Akihiko Kayaba, Heathcliff. He is immortal in the game because he is the creator of the game. He can manipulate things to however he sees fit because it is his game. Okay? Now, some people in my Discord, they were saying, oh, but, you know, he showed damage and stuff like that. You know, Koharu, she shows damage. Yes, she shows damage. Akihiko Kayaba shows damage because that's what he wants people to see. But he can never be killed, okay? On top of that, if he chose to, he could never show damage. And so, yes, Koharu does show damage in screenshots. She shows damage in different things, but she cannot be killed. She is immortal. With that being said, your character can be killed, knocked down, or whatever, you know, and then you get sent back to the beginning of the game or whatever. But it's not a legit beginning of the game. It's just you get sent back to the first town, like you got rescued or whatever, you know, however you want to spin it. But so I wanted to point that out. You know, also Koharu's skills transcend what the game does. Case in point, we have assist characters currently. The assist characters, if you put skills on them, and if you put skills that will buff you know, your character, for example, like let's say the Underworld Swordsman Yu-Gi-Oh skill. If you use it, it gives you a buff that your basic attacks now do extra damage based on your defense. If you put that on Koharu and she uses it, guess what happens? Your attack, your basic attacks get buffed based on your defense. Now, if we were to put that same skill on Kirito as an assist character and he uses it, you don't get that buff. So you see what I'm saying? Like, Koharu breaks the game. She transcends the limits of the game. Okay? Now, something else to keep in mind is that we don't know her, like, we don't know too much about her. We don't know too much about her backstory and anything like that. We know the other characters, yes. You would think that by floor 13, a year later into the game, we might know a little bit more about her backstory and things of that nature. But we don't. So, where am I going with this? Well, I believe that Koharu might be one of the final boss fights of this game. And what a boss fight that would be. I think that would be so much of a fun twist. It would add more depth to this game, because then it's like, well, you've been traveling with this person and fighting all these fights with this person for 100 floors, assuming we make it to 100 floors. Okay, you've had countless battles with Koharu. How much would that hurt as a player, as you, the main character, who your best friend is Koharu? How much would that hurt to have your partner turn on you and become one of the final boss fights in the game? Now, I'm not going to elaborate on this boss fight because I'm going to save that for another video, because there's so much more to this theory. But I want to know what you guys think about this first part of the theory. I'm curious. As of you watching this, I'm already recorded the second part of the theory, so I'm not going to be grabbing the ideas that you guys have and putting it into the other video. No. I'm going to continue the story. I'm going to record the videos back to back, and I'm going to elaborate more on different aspects of this theory so we can get to that final fight and that final confrontation as to why I think that would be the best freaking boss fight ever in this game. And so much hype would go behind that. I swear I would give Bandai and Asobimo props if they actually did something like this, because the storytelling in that regards would be amazing. Okay, so make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this theory. Like I said, I know we spoke about this in my live streams, and you know, we went into detail, but those of you guys who did not join the live stream, you missed out on that. That was a fun, you know, trip down into the depths of what they could do with Koharu. But like I said, let me know down in the comment section. I want to hear your theories, because it's always fun. It's always fun. And then from there, we'll talk about after I record all my videos, then we'll talk about you guys' theories and all of that, you know, that nonsense, because there's so many things we could do with this. So many things we could do with it. Anyways, I will catch you all later. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video today. Appreciate it. Cheers. This is just Sprite. It's like freaking 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. My vision's kind of blurry. So anyways, I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time zone you're at. Peace out, guys.